Okay, it's time. It is time for control. We go in, we investigate the Federal Bureau of Control, FBC, and we see what's up with that. Right, I didn't change my sound. Okay, you go over here. Come on. There we go. Run this through my headset. Let's see if this has actually changed it, or if I'm going to have to go back and restart the game again. Either way, I do need to make it so that the game capture is picking it up. Huh. It seems to be picking it up despite the fact that I haven't even changed it, so I'll take that. And it is going through my headset, so that's nice. Also, got to do this. Prepare for blue light blasting. Oh, my face! Okay. So far, volume seems okay. I might need to dip it a little bit, but we'll see. Let's go. Now, I have played Control before, but that was a very, very long time ago, so we'll be doing a new game. Grenades! I am always fond of grenades.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
The building.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it, and we think that's the whole world. The room, and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger.
I'm full of sauna.
There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room.
It does not like transitioning to gameplay.
Sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Okay.
Hello? Anyone here?
Frame rate do be dropping. Is that because I have an unlimited frame rate? Possible. I'm going to want it borderless either way. Can I lock the frame rate on here? I'd like to lock the frame rate on here. All of the settings are high. Which should be fine. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's see if that... No, no, it does not like that. Does not like that at all. Come on. How do I lock the frame rate? Oh, I've got ray tracing on? No, piss off. Go away. Immediately fixed, holy shit. Well, now we know. Hello, Jesse. Let's go on an adventure. Prohibited items reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pages, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, for example, rubber ducks or ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I am going to turn the volume down ever so slightly. Maybe turn 90. Yeah, that feels better. Hello. Anything exciting in here? Internal lockdown is in effect. Ah, yeah, because everything shit kicked off here, didn't it? It all went to hell.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago.
If you say so.
I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Coffee thermos? That is not a coffee thermos. Bureau expenditures. Staffing, surveillance, data-sensitive initiative, construction, office equipment, janitorial costs, mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Okay. Took you a while to load in. Who's this? Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. Seek shelter. Our Bureau at work. Director, Zachariah Trench. Bathroom? Anyone over there? No? Okay.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
The plainest sight. Careful, Jesse. Floor's wet. Don't want to slip. Just slips, cracks her head open, immediate game over. Security order. A shark in his although secure. Permission to following basic protocol. Shoot to kill. I should not do that anymore. I can already feel that it's shredding my voice box, and something tells me there's going to be a lot of redacted information, from what I remember. R4 reports reminder. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Welcome, Gus. And just say redacted. Yeah, I probably should just say redacted, but it's not as fun.
Hello?
Hello, sauna man.
Hey, excuse me.
You here to give me sauna?
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
Wait, hang on. There'll be work for the axe, take them behind the sauna. Is he telling me to take them out back and blast them in the face or something?
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
I love it when we get spaces that don't conform. They're my favourite. Just have buildings with little doorways flipping about the place. What if I go back? Is it the same if I go back? Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's gone. It's completely gone. No, he uses Nordic proverb directly translated, so it makes sense to you but not to me. Fair enough, yeah. What's the Nordic proverb, Gus? Tell me the Nordic proverb. What if I go downstairs? Is there more stuff downstairs now? Stuff's moved around. What's this over here? Visitor evaluations. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How do you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem escort them to a private room. There, perform the Gunnar's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. True. No, and Gus, you were right. A proverb is an idiom. Like it didn't like you know.
The cell.
Straw that broke the camel's back, etc., etc.
I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Picking at the barrier separating the world. Like a scab. I'm trying to see if I can pick out anything that like I can like read on the little documents. Anything exciting that can tell me things. What he meant by the axe and the sauna was someone ought to be fired if you're not hired because they're an idiot. Ah, okay. Control. Gus, what's the audio balancing like? Because I've done a little bit because I realized that stuff is not so hot.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
But yeah, it's been a while, so I've not been able to No, what was I gonna say? Basically, I noticed when I looked back over the video is that Alan Wake was really fucking quiet in comparison. No, let me in. Can I turn this off? No. Approved terminology reminder. While penning any notification of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrase to use. In the service of his or her country, regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Word and phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood or bleed. Loss, apologies, sorry. Hello? Hello? Investigate the noise in the director's office. I'm sure he's fine. Trench, do not disturb. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. What does it say on that monitor? Let's go have a look. It says... Oh, hang on. Internal lockdown in effect, building lockdown in effect, multiple containment breaches detected, multiple building shifts detected, head of research override, HRA protocol activated. Zachariah.
Shit.
Man's been blasted.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
I pick up the gun.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
You must choose to be the chosen one.
Look at this place. Where am I?
God, I love that this does, like, higher dimensional things. Recognize that voice. Do I recognize Darling's voice? Does he voice Barry? Boing. Time to beat up a spooky stone man.
The same gun.
Now we take the gun. Darling is the man who voices Alan Wake. Ah, okay. Control the gun house. So the service weapon.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
What is it? A literal metaphor for the bureau and the oldest house. It's been a while since I remember, because I know that the house is an entity in and of itself. Like, it moves around, it has its own will. And by the house, I mean the building for the bureau. Hello. The way I know how have I played this before? I played up to the point with the Alan Wake DLC. And then stopped. Like, I do know a fair bit. Like, from what I remember, there's, like, the hiss, there's her brother is sketch as fuck. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, hello. Yeah, like, there's a bunch of stuff that I do know. Obviously, some of it I do want to kind of keep slightly, to myself, just because, like, I don't remember it perfectly.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
The service weapon is connected to the oldest house, but we're not sure how. It's also every mythological weapon in history, so it's Excalibur, Mjolnir, etc. Ah, okay. Remember to watch those trench messages in the menu for better context. Okay, I will do. Thank you. I appreciate the heads up. And I really like this touch of us being replaced in all the directive portraits immediately. After all, we got the job. Also, like, I'm pretty sure that the director's job is janitor's assistant. Oh boy. Friends. Forgot about this.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
It wants in.
Let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You stopped it.
The friends want in.
You...
Let them in.
You.
Or don't.
That was...
Maybe we should shoot them.
horror.
Maybe the extra-dimensional creature that wants to wear us is not someone we should trust. Whoop. Would you look at that? Ah, first-time chatter. Amelia Amantha. Hello. Welcome to the gang. Can I open this up? No. Boing, boing, boing. What was I doing? How am I doing? I'm doing okay, I think. Trying to remember stuff. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. I was going to look... No, not this. Not this. Collectibles. There we go. That's what I was going to do. Research and records. Hiss Guard. Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. They have guns. They can't do anything spectacular. However, they've got Hiss Resonance, which can stop bullets. Does it... Yeah, does it get stronger? Let's find out. You're watching my stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's always nice having people dropping in. Utilize... Oh, this is above all. My model is pretty good. It's literally just a slightly changed version from, like, default face rig. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to blank. Object must be bound by individuals seeking the role of meh. The object will determine whether meh. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by meh, though their criteria is unknown. I made this model. I did not make this model. I just did some, like, slight tweaks to it. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The most popular hypothesis, many forms throughout history. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanastra, all weapons that of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, and then multimedia. This is the one that we've already watched, right?
Objects of power.
Okay, yeah, that's the one that we saw a second ago. How long have I been streaming in general? I've been streaming on and off for a while. Like a long while now, like a good few years. But it's also been very, very on and off. So...
Secure line of communication.
Jumping in and out.
Guidance. Reach the hotline.
I do like that... Oh, hello.
Oh. Okay.
Eat shit and die. Give that a second to reload. Oh, fuck off. Come back here, you little shits. There we go. You have a cool idea for the channel based on my current VTuber model if I want to listen. I mean, I'll hear you out. I'm not entirely sure why so many people have been dropping in and trying to get me to change things. Like, I don't have a problem with it, it's just suddenly out of nowhere. Agenda item for next executive meetings. Rising cost of AWE response, update on mold eradication effects, upcoming annual salary review, new supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Do I have any socials like Discord, Insta, and Twitter so I can chat? If you drop your Discord, I will add you on Discord after this.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Hello? Got any snacks for me? Undefined reading material. Is a collectible or something. After streaming, add you, and then you'll tell me some cool ideas. Okay, cool. I'm always happy to chat. Marshall, AWE Investigations. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find better a way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Keenum? I hardly know him.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss, burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Gotta love mimetic transmission. A classic little SCP. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain informed by our own and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially in popular culture using our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on a pair of scissors that can view a human through 2 punctures on the These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493-6942 for full report. Okay. Bye-bye. Ooh, a fire. No, that's a radio. I think. Yes, it's a radio. Hey, where you at? Anyway. Oh, over we go. Ow! Eep. Ranger, 2nd Class Polanski. Fuck off, bullpup. There we go. Nice and easy.
Must cleanse control points.
Okay.
An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
It means this, boss. Slap the ground like you're a scholar, casting Art of War. And fix up the building. See, it's all normal now, just like we wanted.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope.
Sane is a relative statement.
My
you know?
turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out. Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You
Yeah, that's
are
because
the
we're
director.
already occupied.
That makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her about the suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown, before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet.
She's cool and
Or
all.
rather, the bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Okay, but we need to find a person to do that. Ah, over here. I think she may have popped. Yeah.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
So, boss, it's
I
bad.
can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up.
Glug glug.
I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I mean, you
I've
could.
seen
You've got the
mentions
gun.
of an altered world event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, boss.
That's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I think he had an HRA.
Yeah, I was
Had a
gonna
big
say.
thing about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye.
I remember Tomasi being a funky little dude
They
who
call me the director.
crawls the walls or some shit.
But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
No, you misunderstand. You are the
Why
director.
am I
That's a
here?
difference.
I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother.
It is a
but
role
there
you will
are
fill. You
other
have no
reasons,
other
too.
options.
I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world.
A part of this
What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Ring ring. Let me in, boss.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the constable.
Okay.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
So tell me about the hiss.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Wow. Oldest house.
You mentioned the oldest house.
More crisps.
What is it?
This building,
Russell,
the Bureau
Russell.
headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
Secure. Contain. Protect.
This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it.
Federal Bureau Control.
You better hold on
It's
to
true.
that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
You don't have a choice. The gun is with you.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all... well, new.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the para-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
Objects of power are bigger but can be bound. That's what that means.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. And each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. His behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
What did darling know? Tell us your secrets, darling. We'll find out. A weapon mod. Okay. Right, where are we going? Enter communications department to find the hotline. So that'll be that way.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
And what's this? We found a portrait. The only person you should fail is yourself. Hiss agent. The Hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common way and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. They display no aggressive behavior, only seemed interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons, preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. I think it's the latter. I think it's definitely more becoming just pure noise. Oh, janitorial. Oh, hello. Anything exciting around here? A box. Give me the goods. Give me the goods. Travel costs. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A+ Lodge, accommodation $831.29, meals $714.84, gasoline $295.12, minibar $313.61. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any place of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Makes sense. Avoid modern technology! Oh, hello, is that frames? Oh, it's a little bit framey, but not bad. Shut up! You're so loud!
Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. I'm with you on that.
Stop being so loud! Bang bang! Leave us alone, please. You know what, let's just reload. There we go. Lovely. Records. Hiss barrier. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentrated Hiss resonance sources found in the vicinity, or destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? All very good questions. Shut up! Right. Oh, that's so much better. What about you? Better, but still loud. Who's up here? Anything of interest? No. Boing, boing, boing. Dead letters? Ah! Okay, you two are you lot are real. Woo! There we go. Anyone else? No, didn't think so. Machine God. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know, or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God just needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. On God? True. Let me down. I need to turn on the thing. Oh. Get popped. Oh, more people. Who else? Oh. Anyone else? No. Come on, time to shut them up. Be quiet! Much nicer. Even if the frame rate does not like that at all. So that's the way we've got to go forwards. Ah, control points of fast travel. Okay, that I remember now.
Just look at him. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes.
True power.
This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
My God. A cup? Say it ain't so.
Communications.
Though actually, I do remember. I think that the floppy disk is where we get the good shit. It's where we get the rock power. I do like the rock power. Welcome to the comms department. female. How exciting. I would love it so if you would shut the fuck up. Whoop. Hey, what's up? I see. We'll go and grab that in a moment, maybe. Anyone home? No? Oh, but we do have Book Club, Samson. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So, I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech, and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers-in-guns space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brain worms, and the space dogfight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favourite character got killed, not even halfway through the story, by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. Ha ha ha, that's what happened to the man back there! He got crunched in the face! Oh, let's open up this up, because we've got this as well. Okay, hang on. Health recovery. Or that. Probably energy recovery rather than health, because I've not been needing any health at all on my own.
An object of power.
Woo!
We need to
Reach the object of power to cleanse it. If you say so, boss. What's in the box? A treat? A treat? House memory. Wonderful. Can't catch me? Ow, maybe you can catch me. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage! Come here! Come here! I want it! The floppy disk nuke can be bound.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings?
They are the Bureau.
I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Oh, Jesse. I'm afraid you're wrong. You have been chosen. Hello. Come on. Boink, boink, boink. Rocks. Me and a quarry. and now the game turned into the best Jedi power fantasy game out there. It's true. Whee! The hiss is gonna get ya.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off.
Ooh, bright.
I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help.
I mean, being psychic is a pretty cool little thing. Hi! Until I have infinite energy, we will still need to use the gun. But I will get it. Wait. Where? Who is shooting me? Ah, there he is. Bonk! Wonderful! For God's sake, really? How many times must we teach you this lesson, old man? Or young man?
Emily said that
the hiss
hot
makes it
can
difficult
be
to tell
reached
how
with a
old you
nail.
are. Da, da, ba, da, 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 da. Oh, hello. Tomasi, Willow AWE outcome. Reinformation campaign. Summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns make the public much less likely to... So, another AWE is behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. That doesn't mean we can stop monitoring and for any off-message opinions, but it looks like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Hello, Panda. How you doing? Hello, is anybody in here? You're good. My game is getting a little framey, just an FYI. God dang it. It is smooth a lot of the time, or it says it's smooth. I don't know whether it actually is, because I'm not watching the stream. I've just got the preview window up. But, then some bits it does get a bit weird. Render resolution. I'm just gonna leave that as is. Let's turn the lighting down and the shadow resolution and leave it at that. You don't know if it's the game framey or stream frame drops framey. I think it's probably it's the stream, but like I think it's just because I'm playing it quite high. Like it says that it's 60 frames per second at the moment. Does it look 60 frames to you? Like the preview window is framey as hell, but like I think that's just the preview window. But if it's not just the preview window, then that's obviously less than great. Spin in a circle. seems like 30 if you had to guess. Oh, yeah, no, it probably is 30 because I'm pretty sure I've got it streaming at 30, but like, hang on. Let me double check. Oh shit. I will double check after this. Oh, hello. Anyway, have a gift. And you. You can't really tell by eye. So long as it's smooth, I don't care. It's less framey now, so whatever I did change did sort of work. Okay, that's something at least. Data breach. Last month, our on-site servers experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file, which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are confirmed identities of these users: Patrick Stroityans, Rubens Noguera, Arto Kolomaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, Yako Sarinan. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. We love tech. We do indeed. And that's obviously the floppy disk. You love the possessed cat. Are you talking about me, or the tech in general? For all I know, you could be talking about something in the game. And honestly, it would check out. Let me in. Hey! Marshall, lockdown distinctions. Pay attention, Alberto, this is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that will lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted by the directorial override and maintenance, once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It is only triggered by a code-red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high-clearance individual gives the system all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell, I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays that way. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure that our staff understands how all this mess works, okay? Marshall. And you like the little VTuber avatar. Thank you. I'm fond of it as well. At some point I'm going to get, like, one that is actually mine, quote-unquote, set up, but until then, using this slightly tweaked version will do. Under the conceptual reality, true. What's this? Ah, clearance level 1. I'll take that, thank you. And I'll also listen to this.
You're listening to America Overnight.
Well, I hope I don't get copyright struck for this, but I'm still gonna listen to it.
Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over
Glug,
the
glug.
years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy. Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said, Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below 'em. They only
Cute.
found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick. I took under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me. No chili spots, lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress up and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell
And sometimes
us the story,
they put you in a
and I
box under your
encourage
bed.
You to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors
In your
that you can't
neighborhood.
name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, America Overnight. We'll be right back.
The mail room. I prefer the non-binary room personally, but you know, we'll take what we can get. What the fuck? Goodbye. Oh, that's the shelf that's closing. Hello? Oh. Wait. I'll be taking this if you don't mind.
This must open the door.
I mean, it'll open several doors, I would imagine. Let's have a look. Unknown caller. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, that's for the hotline. This is for the loadout. That's maybe what I'm looking for. Damage against enemy armor, rate of fire. No. What was I looking for? I was looking for the map. The map. Here we are. And is there a way to see the doors on here? I don't fucking know. I can't remember. We can do that later. Yes. In we go. I love using fucking muzzle flashes for lighting. It's my favorite thing. Anyway, in we go. Ah, yes, this is where Mr. Man crawls out of the walls. Hi, Tomasi. No, fuck, beef that. Pain, give me the health! I forget how fast this does damage. Running! Getting help! Ow! Or not. Give me health! Yep. Oh, there we go. I was hoping that I'd be able to get to the next bit of cover before then, but what I probably need to do is be a little bit more careful with when I take my opportunities to move. Well, Tomasi, let's go again. Look at him go!
Fly now.
Christ, how much damage do you do, man? Do you mind? There we go. Well, away he goes into the pipes.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
I'd rather he wouldn't, personally, but you know.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mail room.
So that's the way to the hotline chamber. Let's have another look around. Oh, I lost a lot of frames there. Holy shit. I do definitely need to see if, like, the encoding lag. I should just do some Googling after this and see if I can find anything out about it. Tea time. Hey, Malcolm. Yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at I'll see you at the course at Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard of anything about that, would you? See you Sunday, Jim. The Tennyson report. Anything of interest around here? Just back out here. Come on.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds of an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier. Hey, are you still recording this?
The Butt summary. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butt, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at which had been connected to a total of disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butts home's closet disappeared during this incident. Sometimes the house gets lonely and it just wants some friends, you know? What tells you that the hotline can't be far? Is it the phone ringing? Is that what it is, Jesse? The butt supplement. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm gonna keep saying it, but. According to the testimony... Don't answer. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butt home to a roadside motel, named the Ocean View Motel and Casino, and discovered a room key by performing a ritual, see MOT-01. The key opened the door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butt have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butt home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, light cords have been found at the oldest house, located in the and sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this links operate is But initial hypotheses center on the Butt AWE as a See Darling Presentation 24.3 for more details. No, let me in. Hotline security log. Something bad happened to Bill Everett, huh? Okay. Or to Carol.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Green logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
Well, here we go. Whoop! Whoop! Oh no, wait, you've got to do it several times, don't you? What else operates on dream logic? All sorts of things, Gus. I operate on dream logic.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
As for what else operates on dream logic, I don't know, like, I'm assuming something in Alan Wake, Night Springs. Casino, 227.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
I wonder where this takes us. A certain shadowy location that I may be familiar with. I mean, yeah, like, shockingly an outer world, you know, another dimension operates on dream logic. Oh no, wait, I've got to do it 3 times. Need to remember the rule of 3, it's very important. Hello? Twenty. Interesting that it doubles up as a seashell, like holding it up to hear the sea. The sea and astral plane has often been, like, just long been comparisons, right? You know, like... something... unfathomable, bottomless. said, whee! Or not. Okay. Oh. No? Okay. Oh, you don't like that, huh? Okay. See you in a bit, then.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
It is the phone. It is the
phone. A director
phone.
needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
You do, but first we're going to watch a lot of little cutscenes.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
I'm sure she's fine. Are you gonna talk to her? Like, what's she gonna do? You're her boss now. Accuracy boost, no. Pog, lore time. Let's have a lore dump, baby. There we are. Ring ring, motherfucker. The hotline.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing.
That's because you're a popular man, and you have so very much that you need to, like, pay attention to.
It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I find their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. A traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now.
Mood.
I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline. A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. They have proven themselves. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only
Okay, so
person
this
who
one is
should
the same as the
fail
one
is
before.
yourself.
But I'm gonna keep
So
watching
I
it anyway.
followed my own orders. Northmore hated my guts.
Okay, so no, it's a slightly expanded version.
Things
Then.
change when you become director. You suddenly see this dark void for the horror show it truly is, filled with screaming fear we pretend to control. Sand leaks through my fingers. The roses I pruned in the garden back when I still had a family, all dead. Heat escapes my body. My thoughts are scattered. The universe keeps expanding. I can't keep up with it alone. When I forget that, things go wrong. And my team has to pick up the pieces. Damage control. To help me get out of my mess.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're only human and you're trying to channel so much more.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me.
Okay, so Northmore was the
Manage it in
previous
my
director.
own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown of fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
Everything else, you say?
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
And I've just remembered the exact word that I've been looking for a while. All of these things, they're the platonic ideals. Like, the hotline is the phone. The service weapon is the weapon. It's very important. The board.
Something's coming. The whisper's growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau. Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts? Dimming my eyes? It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger.
Oh ho!
It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe.
So Darling's found something important.
What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid.
It's all about the cost.
I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Everything has a cost. It's all, again, like it's part of the game. It's part of the rules. That's just how things are. Anyway, the non-menu bit versions only say the most important stuff, but they leave out the fluff. Ah, that's very good to know, thank you, because the fluff's the good stuff. Ah! Here we are in the office again. Anything for me? Bureau funding for Trench. To all executive staff, I know that there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many aspects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, they will be granted by the US Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in a spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we aren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. How long have I been going for? 1.5 hours. I can keep going. Did I go that way? I have not been this way yet. Clearance level 4, which we do not have. Oh, and this here is, this is the place where we freed Emily and stuff. Okay, okay. Let's have a quick run through of everything, see if we can find anything good. That's a radio. I'll turn it on, but... Shut up. Anything in... Aha. Shifted bathroom complaint. Well, no... Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it bloody went. So true. Box. Anything of interest in here? Whoop. A no. I'll go and do the other side before I actually go in here to go and have a chat with Emily. Whoop. Para-utility. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potency of the abilities depends on the para-utilitarian. Using the object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of while others are only as capable of as little as See Dr. Darling, presentation 11.15 for more information. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown. but it is largely believed that some exists within the body and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering his request. Yeah, well, Northmore ain't gonna have shit on us, because we're gonna do cool things, because we're the video game protagonist, motherfucker. Boing. I'm so glad there's no full damage. Is this where we came in? This is where we came in. Yes. Boing. Yo, Emily.
I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry.
Shut up.
Emily.
Initial impressions. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks has not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jessie Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behaviour is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Refer to file meh for the full report.
Let's talk.
Of course.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He is gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Ooh. The oldest house has something to say. Hey, it's Ati. A boy! I'm convinced that Artie is the board's boss. Sloppy. At least it fucking sounds it. No. Hiss has been busy. Ah, yes, I remember this place. We got ability points. How exciting. Oh, at the control point. Okay. What you got to say?
Hi, Jesse.
You have nothing to say. Okay.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
You would tell me if I could. Tell me what? I can't remember. I don't know what you're
Do
talking.
you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
It's Artie. Man's got to sing.
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Possible.
What? We can't get any equipment for the research center.
Astral constructs. Ah. I mean, sure. And you can make mods as well. Okay. Oh, you would tell me if I could about RT. Right, okay. Yeah. That's understandable. But that's one of the ones that I'm just like, that's a theory that I don't know anything about, so... Keep it in my noggin. The jukebox. Let me in! No, okay, fine.
Time to work.
True.
In the maintenance.
Yes, boss.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
The janitor is the boss. Okay, but like, name a more iconic duo than Remedy and not explaining shit. But see, that's the thing, they do explain stuff. It's just a case of like, how literate are you? Like, how clued in to stories and like tiny little signposts. And that's what I like about it. I enjoy
The
good
maintenance sector is the
puzzle
janitor
solving.
domain. If I can find Ati here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ati guiding me too?
Yeah, because he knew you were right for the job. Hello, is my frame... Am I dropping frames? I am dropping frames. I'm dropping a lot of frames. Come on.
The directorial override.
Why are you
is
suddenly
right
dropping
there,
frames like
in
this?
the control room. How do we get there?
Stop it. I'm watching you. Skip frames because of encoding lag. Are you real? You're real. What's up, fucker? Nope. Oh, this is a control point. Wrong button. Ah, yeah, and this is where we learn about Blackstone and stuff. Speaking of which, I didn't actually use my abilities. Right, okay. 25% to launch damage. Yes. 50% to launch damage. Yes. Launch grenades and rockets back at enemies. I would like that. Really, what I want is energy. Oh, that's energy. Okay, there we are. Ooh. How old is Control Glass? Because, like, this is still very good looking now that I think about it. Get barreled. Anyone else to get barreled on? Couple. Poof. It came out in 2019. You remember that because your ex broke up with you the day before it released, Lamau. Jesus Christ, that's a fun thing to just drop in the middle of this then. But also, fair enough. That sort of memory, that does stick around. Oh, frames! Why? Don't worry, therapy helps. It does help. It does help. It's a shame it's just so inaccessible to a lot of people. It's clearance level 4 that we need.
What's down that way?
A merry chase? Sure. Investigate the strange light in the break room. Well, we'll be back in a minute, Artie. First, oh yes, the creepy children's TV.
Drawing the pyramid. The what? The pyramid.
Actual nightmare fuel the Threshold
What's
kids.
A pyramid?
The
Black
pyramid.
It's in the astral plane. Airplane? Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home. I miss my home.
Everybody loves the Threshold kids. You're gonna pronounce pyramid pyramen from now on. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. Okay. Now let's see what happens when I step out of here and it's all horrible. No? Or is it not? Or do I need to find the source of this light? In the fridge? Oh, there we go. Cleanse the merry-go-round horse, object of power. If you say so, boss. Boing.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous.
Don't forget to look at the posters on the wall, they're fun stuff. Ah, thank you for the reminder.
An object of power. How do you think it got down here?
Look, sometimes they go walkies. Sometimes the oldest house tells them to go and do something.
is kid stuff always so creepy?
The Threshold kids are busy. Come on, out you come. There we go. Ah, yes, we get dodge. No, that didn't work. Hop. Remedy are always very good with their visual storytelling, so to be sure to take a look around whenever you enter a new area. It's true. Gold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Okay, if you say so, boss. You and the horse are now bound. Friends for life. True.
She has to keep up with me now.
Anyway, let's go and see Artie. Artie! Hello? Artie. Ah! Ta! Ah. Lovely chap, the eldest house. Anyway, Artie. Babe. What do I think Artie is at the moment? I think he might be the oldest house. Not entirely certain.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is,
I mean, like a physical representation of the, or manifestation of the house itself. Sort of, yeah.
Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not the yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now. so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
You think there's a dog buried in this means you think there's something suspicious about this. We all disappear like a fart in the Sahara just means disappear without a trace. I mean, yeah, I kind of realized, like, he's surprisingly... They're surprisingly clear, even if they don't initially sound obvious.
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire.
Also, he can clearly read our mind.
Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Travel to Finland. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. Everyone's safety depends on you. Oh, we've got security 2 clearance. Lovely. This takes us just back here? Just back here. Lovely.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Nope. We have some more stuff.
Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
Go back to his room and look at the painting you want me to memorize what's on him. Shall do. Let's go. So this is low quality, but it is a lake with a hut. Is that going to be Cauldron Lake? I could see that being Cauldron Lake. Finland for holidays. Travel to Finland. It will be important for later. Yeah, no, I can imagine. Down we go. Arish, an escaped object of power. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple of weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Your security chief, Simon Arish. Okay, boss. Whee! Oh, people. Real people. My word.
Dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Simon Arish, not Arish.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
They
No.
all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jessie Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground.
What?
Whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to
Would
stay
you say
low.
the sitch is a bit foobar-arish? Also, them talking about the
Blockages
something
and
inside it being important. We know that Northmore was a powerful para-utilitarian. We know that he was desperate for power. We know that Trench ended up having to do something about him. We know that it's called the NSC, which I would imagine stands for Northmore something. Artie was talking about the pensioner feeling a band tightening around his head, about how he's like climbing the walls of his bachelor pad. Northmore is shut up inside the power plant. Calling it now.
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
Anyway, tell me your stuff.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought.
True.
Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
No, they want Northmore.
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building.
100%,
Proud
yeah.
to work with them.
I've done a
Anyone
few
working
odd
to
jobs with
maintain
these
an
kind of
Eldritch
folks.
abomination is
They say
like,
what they mean. I like that.
they're real shit.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah, it's all part of the job.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. The thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Checks out. Ati!
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here. You can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
Wrong!
Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
I should be going.
Right. You got a lockdown to lift.
Berkele saying he's from Sweden. Bah. No respect.
I'm itching for some real action.
I'm itching. Ah, a shelter. Hello. Jesse, please. Yeah, but Gustin, you know that all of the Nordics are the same country. They're all identical. I'm sorry, please don't sue me for hate crime. There we go. Finland's not been a part of Sweden for over a century. Oof! I take this. Let's see, coolant pumps, central maintenance control room. I guess we're going this way first, because this is the way to go from the looks of it. But if that's the way to go, maybe we should go the other way first. The furnace chamber. Oh boy. Get absolutely fucked. Note to self, don't throw the explosive shit so flippantly. And in the loot, a box. We take boxes. We take some tasty goods. Ayo. Thresholds. The oldest house is a place of the oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a... Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes, or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house, or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that the thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequency will shift. Some believe the Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes in those who learn of it, so is actively denied. Doesn't seem to want me to do that. Black rock processing, you say? You got anything exciting for me down here, boss? A good defense. Sure. Investigate the training course. Okay. Turbine room is all blocked off. Tennyson report warning. Listen, Trench. Listen. Trench is on the warpath about this Tennyson report thingy. He wants to know who wrote it, and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did it is going to get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not to be on anyone's radar right now, you know? I tell you, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with sometimes, this place can be a downright hostile work environment sometimes. Hey. Oh god, I remember seeing this bit. This is such cool fucking environmental design. No! Ah! There we go. Hello? Field training actor complaint. Oh, Irish security matters. Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Artie, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you could better deal with his odd habits, but yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on the next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try and stay out of it. Field Training Actor Complaint. I'd like to file a formal complaint to read the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use a material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski. Yeah, well, we murdered you earlier, so... Hello?
So I just read this? Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course. The course must be completed in a specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Whee! What am I doing in here? Oh, right.
Seconds remaining.
Fuck.
Seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Course failed. Try again, Ranger.
Come on.
I'm mad. Oh, I've got to go back in through here, right? Okay.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Oh, give me that.
Seconds remaining. complete. Congratulations, Ranger.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. It's protecting itself. I need to hit home.
The safe. Gimme. I want it. Ah! Okay, use shield. Tell me how, please. Q. There we go. Fuck off. Don't you do it. I'll be very upset. Oh, there we go. A good defense. And we got some stuff. Ah!
Time to have a shield.
Wait, what? What happened? Are you fucking with me? Okay, I've still got ability points. That's good. Well, I want that. Sniping is good. There was a sniper. Okay. Well, at least I know now. Simpson shield strength. Can I? Yes, I want that. No! I'll get some more health as well, because at the end of the day, health has been fucking me up. Right, let's go back there. Oh no, wait, hang on. There was stuff. There was stuff. Missions, which we've obviously done that one. Collectibles. Let's check out all the unreads. Home safe tests. The safe object of power can produce a barrier using objects or material from its immediate vicinity. See OOP-22 case file for more details. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against the para-utilitarian bound to this object in order to gauge the barrier's durability. And velocity ammunition were tested with results. Testing will continue after The safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios. Allowing para-utilitarians to participate in altered engagements would be an advantage worth considering. Return to file 853-8367 for full report. I was not done. Case files, the home safe. The object is guardhouse brand home safe. Weight measurements vary. Discovered in Ohio. Basically couldn't be opened. Blood occasionally emerges from seam around the object's door. Something is trapped inside, though the images are always blurred, which indicates the context of the objects are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. You love it! Black Normal unknown purpose. Directed to communicate with the board. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. That's interesting. And And the merry-go-round horse. Pole is connected to the object. Short distances at high speeds. It literally just followed people around and chased them. That's pretty good. Oh, wait, multimedia. I'm assuming this will just be the, Darling Presentations, Tomasi AWE report. America Overnight, Astral Plane. Yeah, okay. And the hotline. Board countermeasures. Oh, we've seen this one. But there'll be more, because we know there'll be more. Okay, so they're giving us missions which will give us the ability points. Cool, standard stuff. Right. It was central maintenance that we were in. Let's go just see if there was anything that's been left behind there. This is field training, that was that, that was that. Push that button.
Get ready, Ranger.
Okay, I'll just do this again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
It'll just be a minute, so it won't be too long.
$60 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. $15 seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations, Raymond.
Okay, so we came in here. Was there anything that I might have missed in here? There was stuff up here, but is there anything up here? Okay, there's a box. It wasn't completely for nothing, for which I am eternally thankful. And so I'm assuming there must have been a sniper up here that got me. Which is very fucking annoying, but oh well. What's down here? Da lift. Oh, I think down there's the Alan Wake stuff. I vaguely remember that. Right. Energy converters. Hello? Hey, what up? Shall do, boss.
It's right up.
What?
To fix it. All the plants inside the plant is just shit.
Whoa! Are you okay? Where are you? God, there really is something just deeply satisfying about, like, absolutely totaling someone with a fucking chair or, like, just a chunk of rock. Something just, like, deeply primal and just sort of, like, I must crush. It's very good. I take this. Anything else in here? No. Ooh. No. Oh. The maintenance workers usually have guns, and then you consider that Jesse has only been the director for an hour or two. It's true. Oh. Oh, missed. But in fairness, like, she does have someone living in her brain, right? Imagine what she'll be capable in a couple of years with proper training. I mean, that is a little spooky to consider, you know, full-on superhuman. Like, she's already superhuman, but you know what I mean, like... We're talking Omega-level mutant sort of level superhuman as opposed to... anything else.
Power fixed. Now let's fix the pumps and water flow.
Pumps and water flow. Yes, boss. The FBC prefers the term para-utilitarian. I mean, they do. But this is my own little act of rebellion against the FBC because we're not their director. Whereas, unfortunately, we very much are. We don't have a say in the matter. We passed the job into them. Whoa! Who the fuck? Whoa! Well, now I know. Let me in. What's it? Spicy. Would Jesse's superhuman / mutant name be the director? I don't know.
I don't like that sound.
That's because Northmore's trying to get out. He wants out. He remembers the taste of chicken nuggets. Okay, I can't go this way yet. Can I? I can go this way. Where's this gonna take me? Don't remember. Let's just finish up what we're here for first. I don't really feel like going on a jaunt through the oldest house and just getting completely and utterly lost, you know? Time for coolant pumps. Perhaps you furnished chamber for sauna. Nope. Are these suicide guys? Yes. Yes, they are. They go kablamo. Chill out! There's a fucking lot of you, huh? Fuck off. Right, off to the furnace chamber. Come on, up we go. No? Oh shit. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're fine. Nothing bad happened. It's all good. Ugh, no abilities. Oh, wait! Board countermeasures. It'll give us some mods. Okay, sure. Sure? That's how you know that we're in fucking Arty territory.
Crash. Did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Seems like they're breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants, then I'll get it done.
I'm glad you understand the contents of your job. You do what Ati tells you. It's simply the way it is. Mail tube complaint. Still more, huh?
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I believe I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself. Right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so...
Oh, it's gonna be Archie, isn't it?
...matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak.
Oh no, it's the furnace.
It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating. I checked and there's no record of ever installing this furnace.
That's because it's part of the oldest house.
Sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Oldest trick in the book. Just falling for fucking, you know, asking fire what it eats and then being like, sure, I'll just give you that. Where's the barrel? Where's the barrel? Gus, am I being incredibly dumb? Where's the barrel? I can't see any green. Yeah! Where is the barrel? Where there is the barrel. Took me a while, but I found it.
That's all of them.
Now the question is, can I make it over there? I mean, I can, but I can't go through it. Hello. Ugh. Aha. Well, oh no, wait, hang on. Need to get the very important one. You. Yeah, we're basically just going all in on shield. Hello. The quarry.
Oh, this place is gonna come down.
You'd better hurry. Hey, Giza. Oh, that reminds me that I found a thing, didn't I? He's charged. Look at this. Charged agents are examples of extreme physical deformation from his corruption. They just go for non-corrupted people as fast as possible and just go kablamo. Adaptive response to the HRA. Oh, yeah, because they're just going to, like... They reckon it's just so they can go and get people.
Throw. Or to shift it. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the corner.
We can throw the spoon in the corner. It's true. It's an elevator that'll take us up. Got some of these. Which is good, but not what we're looking for. At least I don't think it is. Oh, yeah, the fucking grease. Or whatever it's called.
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with it. He's trying to sneak. He got him caught with his hand in the fist.
What is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
It's the clog. Arthie just told you what it is. Piss off, Clog. You get down there. You're not welcome here.
We need to hurry.
That we do. But first, the box. So here we are in the coolants. There's gonna be stuff with batteries, I think. But... no, that's not it. Where are the battery slots? Huh? Well, we're in the right place. Oh, shit. Hello? I'm just gonna go back and use the thing, actually, because I don't really feel like getting shot. And then suddenly... oh no, we haven't got one down here that's close. That's a little annoying, but oh well. Ah, there we are. Oh, okay. Anyone else? Woo! Did I get him? Totaled. Okay, lovely. Health, 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 health! Yee! Where you at, motherfucker? Ah! I wish I could tell where you were. Aha! And that's the music cue stopped, so we are safe. You've got to love it. Wait, no. Okay, so we're looking for these big blue things. So that's the next one. Okay.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Lift time. Looking very cool and normal, and no one bad is here. There we go. Boop. Christ, been going for 3 hours now. Or close enough. I will probably finish this area and then stop. Okay. We're all good now.
What's your read on things? Crew feels a lot safer when you're around.
That's because we're fucking cool as hell.
I should be going.
Hang on.
Try to stay
Right.
alive.
You got a lockdown to lift.
Yeah, where's the lockdown? Back upstairs? I think. He said it's just around the corner. Ah, control room this way. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, because it's in the spooky place, right? This is Central. No wait, hang on. No. No, it's not this way. Hang on. Fuck it. There was a control point up here. I think. No, it was over here because that's the way to ventilation. Not ventilation. That's ventilation. This is. I know what I'm trying to say, and that is that I needed to come here so that I could do this, so that I could do that. Control room is up here. There we go. No, wait. Is this... Was I meant to do this afterwards? No. I'm so confused. Is it here? Yes, it is in here, because it's telling me to go up here. But where in here? Is it just push that? The shelter. Oh, they don't unlock a door. Yes, because this was closed earlier. Upcoming game reminder. Next game is on Wednesday at 8, usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Arish is still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson, suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you 60 quid. I brought beers last time, so it's Hepstonstall's turn. Remus. And a mail tube complaint. Hey Boza, get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a threshold or some such fuckery, and that I don't have the originals. They can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes? They just spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension. Just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Useless pieces of shit. True. Oh, it's bad in here, huh? Yep. Okay, we're good. Wasn't too bad. Oh, or was it? No, I think it was just this. Data scene. Fixing up the place.
To protect them, forces contain a lockdown. Could only be lifted by a directorial override.
This is what we came here to do.
Tell us the secrets.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind.
Okay, at least you're that
Any emergency, any major
self-aware.
containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me. And me alone.
Okay, big man, if you say so. The gun. Exciting times.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
This takes us to the sector elevator, which is where we came in. Oh no, wait, hang on. Do I need to go and talk to Artie? No. He knew when we dealt with the clog. Not the clog. The thing. Either way. Back to executive. But rather than going and talking with Emily and continuing the story, I think this is where I'm going to save and leave it.
Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the plant attracted them?
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing the Hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion reactor. There's no other way to create that kind of energy output.
Haha, right? Don't worry about it. Oh dear. But yes, this is where I will leave it. I believe it auto-saves because of the little circle down in the corner. Will it if I go in here?
Jesse,
no.
You made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
No, I don't think we will.
Of course.
I think we're going to go and chill out for the rest of the evening. Oh dear. Enjoying it so far because it's all stuff I've done before thus far. Stuff that I remember. Or, like, kind of bits and pieces remember it. But I'm looking forward to seeing where Director Faden takes us on this lovely little mystery tour. Right. Have a good one, Gus. See you later. Adios.